Hello, and welcome to my home. My name is Amy Arner. If you are new, and if you are not, welcome back. And I am so excited to be sharing with you my very first home tour. Really am excited to take you around my home and our property and just give you a glimpse inside of what I have created for Christmas this year. It's really important for me to disclaimer that I share this with you not to brag. I share this with you not to make you feel less than or make you feel bad. And I really debated whether or not I was going to share this. I want to encourage and remind you, if you are feeling overwhelmed and feeling like your home isn't good enough, or feeling down on yourself because you just don't have the energy this year to decorate, or you just don't have the money, that you don't need any of that. You don't need my permission or anyone else's permission to decorate your home the way that feels right and true for you. Whether that means little to nothing, or if that means big and extravagant. If it feels right for you, I believe that that is perfect for you. This year has really been a huge learning year for me. A year where I have done so much healing, and I feel like I have been healing my home from the inside out, to really ask myself those hard questions of, does this feel true for me? Did I pursue this or perhaps do this in the past because I felt like I needed to be more, do more? The more that I have healed and the more that I have come to really and truly know myself, the less I realize that I really need. And I feel that in my home this year for Christmas. And I had moments where I even asked myself, like, is my home YouTube worthy? Because I didn't feel like I went extravagant. I didn't spend any money on Christmas decor this year. I did invest in remote control candles, which I will say, game changer, like absolute game changer, especially if you're a mother and you have little children, or if you have a very worried husband. Getting yourself some battery controlled candles, oh my gosh, it's just an absolute game changer, and allows you to have that sense of elegance without worrying about the fire hazard. I did invest in the candles, but other than that, things that I felt like I really wanted, I asked myself, is it something that I really need? And honestly, almost every single time the answer was no. I realized, you know what? I'd really like a new centerpiece for my dining room table, but I don't need it. I'd much rather wait and find the right centerpiece, or maybe wait and collect it at an antique shop or thrift it secondhand, and wait until I really find that perfect basket that I can see in my home, or the perfect vase, instead of just rushing out and buying something because I feel like, oh, this is gonna be on YouTube, so I shouldn't go get myself a centerpiece. And same thing with my fireplace. I would love to have a big, beautiful wreath someday up on our fireplace. I really wanted to go to Hobby Lobby and buy one of those big, beautiful wreaths, but did I really need it? And the answer was no. I don't need to spend, $100 on a wreath this year to really make my home feel cozy. That's why it was really important for me to give this backstory of my decor, why I did what I did in my home, because there really was a lot of intention behind it. Intention to keep it simple, to keep my home feeling like my sanctuary. For me, my sanctuary is a space that I'm not worried about what's gonna get broken, or I'm not worried about clutter. If it's something that I have to worry about cleaning up, I'm not interested. And I also challenged myself to make things like the wreath. I challenged myself, well, don't have a wreath, but maybe I could make a swag, and there's something I could make to put up there. And I'm really happy with how that came out. Is it quite big enough? Maybe not, but You know, it's something I made from our tree and from branches in my yard from our pine trees. It just felt really good and fun to make something, you know, to make a garland for me to display our holiday cards this year. Something I love to do, and it's so simple and it's so easy, but it just adds this really beautiful festive touch, and was able to bring that into the staircase as well. And I just love how it looks, and it brings out the colors in our carpet and in our home. So I hope that you enjoyed this home tour. I hope that you enjoyed this glimpse into my home, and I feel so grateful and thankful to have this space. Every morning I wake up, and one of the first things that I am grateful for is my home, because I know that I am so blessed and so lucky to have this roof over my head, and water and heat and electric, and my family is here and we are safe. And that is just something that I do not take lightly and do not take for granted. I feel like as a homemaker, the most loving thing that we can do for our homes is to honor them. And so I just want to send so much love to you and your family at this time of year, and that you are finding peace and you are finding joy and rest throughout this holiday season. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.